Hi everybody, welcome. My name is Tammy from Homesteading in the City with Tammy. Today's video we're going to be in my garden, and we are going to talk about what all of the rage that everybody is putting down in their garden, and it is this weed fabric. I'm going to try it this year because my garden gets really weeded. There's a ton of weeds in my garden all summer long, and I struggle to keep above it. So I'm going to show you what I'm dealing with, and then we're going to put this weed cloth down. Then I will do a video later in the season to see how this actually has worked. So let me flip you around and let me show you what I'm dealing with here. So this is the grass that I have that comes up in my garden all summer long, and it doesn't go away. So I am going to try to get rid of all of that there, but I got some weed cloth down. I have strawberries over here, and I got a little bit more weed cloth down there. I got some cleaning to do with my blueberries, and then my rhubarb is coming up, so I left a hole for that. I got some other pieces, somebody's giving me some more roots of that, so I'm gonna have that to put down. And then my herb garden, and also my berries in there. So I'm gonna get my garden cleaned out here, and I won't bore you with putting the weed fabric down. I did put the stakes down like you're supposed to every so far, and so I'm going to do that, and when I'm done doing that, I'll just show you what my garden looks like after that. And then maybe we'll go into some other details of what I'm going to do with my garden. See you in a minute. I'm also so happy that my blueberry bushes made it through the winter. They've got a lot of buds on them, so hopefully I'll get some blueberries this year. I just got these last year, and I decided I was going to try to put them in pots and see if they would grow and how big they could get in pots before I needed to put them in the ground. I wanted to get them really good and hardy before I put them in the ground. So they seem to be doing really good. I got some leaves coming out here. Really excited about the blueberry bushes. So hopefully we'll have blueberries. I'll keep you posted. Okay, I was just going to explain a little bit of what I was doing. I have these two containers here that I got at Lowe's last year. They didn't have lids on them, so I got them for like $1 a piece. And I put potatoes in them last year, and I didn't do too bad with the potatoes, but I thought this year I was going to try to grow some onion sets. So what I'm going to do is I got some potting mix and some manure and some hummus, and I'm going to mix it all together and put it in those bins, and then I'm going to get some onion sets and see if I can't get onions to grow. I've never had good luck with them in the ground, so maybe with it being in a pot, the soil will be a little bit softer, and I might be able to get some onions. So we're going to try that, and I'll let you know what I get. Okay, let me talk about what I did here. At the end of last year, I was able to get soil, ripped bags of soil at our local Lowe's that they had over there, and they wanted to get rid of all of the damaged bags of soil. So I went and I bought a bunch of different bags of soil, and it was just all different kinds. And so I ended up using that, and I had like potting soil, I had cow manure, hummus, peat hummus, and some regular topsoil that I put together and mixed in to my buckets, and that's what I'm going to use for my onions. I'm going to try it and see how it works, and I'll let you know what we get. When I get my onion sets, I'll plant them, and I'll show you what they look like. Well, I got it covered, all except a little tiny section there, so I have to get some more. I didn't quite have enough for what I needed. Just misjudged my yardage here, my square footage. So now I just gotta get some more of that, but I'm gonna work on getting the mulch put around the outside of my garden today to keep the weeds down out there all the way around so that they don't bother to come in. I'll treat that with some preen weed preventer, and go from there. But that's my project for the day. It's looking pretty good. I'll show you my strawberries. They're looking pretty good. They're starting to come out of the ground pretty good. Got a good amount of strawberries there. They're popping up. So maybe this year I'll have some strawberries. I think I had only 1 or 2 last year. hoping to get some more this year. Well, I didn't just get rained out, I got snowed out. We have sleet pellets all over that's just coming down like crazy, as you can hear. It's ridiculous. I got some of my seeds started in my little greenhouse type things here, so hopefully they'll start. I just did them the other day, so I have no sprouts yet, but hopefully I'll get something. I'll have to go check the other ones and see what we have on those ones. This is just 2 that I have. I have a couple more over here. So these are my other seed starts that I have going. The sun's out right now. Let's see. I think I might have some. Yep, I got a couple of sprouts in there. Cool, they're starting to come. Hopefully that's my lettuce. So hopefully that'll start coming, and I've got a little greenhouse I'm gonna put in my garden to help everything to start growing in there. So we'll see. Hi everybody, I'm back out into the garden this morning. It's a little chilly out here and quite windy, so hope you can hear everything. I was able to get to the garden store last night to get some more weed fabric. Didn't have the exact thing that I needed, but I needed to get this covered, so I'm gonna put that down and we're gonna see how well that works compared to the other stuff that everybody has been raving about. We'll see if that works just as well. It's a lot cheaper, so we'll do a test at the end of the season and see what was better. So I'm going to put that down. I also was able to get some raspberries, so I'm going to also plant those. So I'll take you along with me when I plant those. They're going to go over here in my berry bush. These are my blackberries that I got at the end of season, and they're starting to get some sprouts on them. So I want to get my raspberries in next to them. And on the end of that is my herb garden where I have my oregano is growing pretty good right there. So I got 4 raspberry plants. I'll get them planted today, and I got my onion sets, and we'll see. It might be a little too cold to do those, but we're gonna try. So I will show you when I get done. I won't bore you with the process of digging a hole and planting my raspberry bushes or the process of putting down the weed fabric. I'll just show you when I'm done. Okay, so I was able to get the weed fabric down. Got that all put down there. Got my raspberry bushes planted. Got some sprouts on those that I got yesterday. So those look pretty healthy. Hopefully they will take off. Might not have that one. Is green but has no sprouts on the outside of it up at top. So hopefully that one will live. But I got 3 good ones for sure. And I also got my onion sets planted. Just got to cover them up. I figured I would show you. I just took my finger and poked a hole in there to push them down in, and I'll just dust them over with soil like it says and do that. The other thing I didn't get to show you yesterday after was it started raining. I was able to get all of my mulch put down around my garden, which really is hopefully going to help keep the weeds from coming in from the neighbor's yard. But I just got to the end of the garden fence when it started sleeting. So that's where I stopped yesterday, but we got that done good. So hopefully we'll be able to get everything under control. Well, it's starting to rain again on me. The other thing that I'm going to do next week, it's going to be a little bit warmer, and I will mix up my fish emulsion fertilizer that I put on all of my vegetables. So I'll water these with fish emulsion, and I'll also water my raspberries with the fish emulsion to get those a good kick start as for the year. But I'll also water my blueberries too. I'll water everything with the fish emulsion, which will allow it to get a good head start and some good vitamins in there. And I've been using the fish emulsion for quite a few years. It's Captain Nemo's fish fertilizer that I use. Comes in a gallon jug. You don't want to get any of it on you when you fertilize with it because you'll smell like rotten fish for days. You also want to make sure that you only mix up what you're going to use instead of mixing it up and storing it, because it does not store well, and it attracts all kinds of gross things. So you mix up what you're going to use and you use it all. Hi everybody, welcome back. It's another day. It's sunny out. I got rained out again yesterday doing some yard work, but I'm going to try to get this greenhouse that I have. Hope you can hear me. It's pretty windy out today. This greenhouse that I bought, it's just a little portable greenhouse that I've had for years to use inside, and I thought I'm going to put it together. I'm going to assemble it. I'm going to zip tie it to my chain link fence here and see if I can't, once my seed starts get going good, see if I can't put them in that to help to keep them going longer before I actually physically plant them in the garden. So we're going to try that and see how that works. I've had it for years and it just never worked in the house like it was supposed to. I don't know if I didn't have it warm enough, it got too warm, everything got dried out. I don't know, but we're going to try it in the garden this year. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'll show you when I get done. Well, I got it assembled and it's strapped into the corner here. Hopefully wind won't take it away. And I even put my plants in there. They were drying out a little too quick out on the back porch. So I figured maybe they will help them germinate inside there. So we'll see how well this works. Keep you posted. Hi everybody, welcome. I'm back out in the garden again today. I wanted to show you the fish fertilizer that I use to fertilize all of my plants when I first start them out in the garden. So let me flip you around and I'll show you that. Just one moment. Okay, this is the organic Neptune's Harvest fish fertilizer that I use, and you use like an eighth of a teaspoon to 2 gallons of water to fertilize all of your plants with, and this gives a good fertilization for a start. It gives the plants a nice kickstart after you plant them. So I put this on all of my plants as soon as I plant them in the garden. I'll give them all a good drink with this, and it gives them a good start. Well, that's all for today, guys. I wanted to thank you for watching the video. If you like this video, please subscribe and click the notifications, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks. Have a good weekend.